Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol, and this is Relationship Momentum. So today I want to take on that whole thing of marriage is hard. It's a chore. Love is a commitment. It's a horrible grind, and if you're lucky, it ends in death instead of divorce. Like signing up for marriage is becoming a tribute in some kind of emotional Hunger Games where may the odds be ever in your favor. I'm so tired of this trope. Now the truth is, if one or both of you is not finding each other particularly dateable, then yeah, it does become a bit of a chore. It does become a grind, because now everything is becoming an act of willpower to have some sort of good interaction with each other. You have to concentrate on listening. You have to make time in your schedule. You have to be polite when you don't particularly want to, and it's all a chore. And this is the thing with guys that don't find their wives particularly dateable. All these little things she wants to do just become eye-rolling, just agony. Let's go to the zoo all day Saturday. Let's have my mother over for Sunday lunch. We should go to Home Depot and buy pot plants for the front steps. It's all like, oh my God, why do I have to spend this time and attention and doing these things I don't really want to do because I don't find you particularly dateable? And it's the same with the woman. I mean, if they don't find their husband particularly dateable and he's just sort of hovering around their lady bits like he's a cat sitting next to a food dish, how about some of that stuff that I want now? How about some of that stuff I want now? How about some of that now? Can I have that now? What about now? What about now? What about now? 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 It gets old really, really, really quickly. When one or both of you doesn't find the other dateable, it really does get hard. But if you're both in a place in your life where you are finding each other dateable, where you've worked on your attractiveness, you've got your weight under control, you are dressing appropriately and nicely and good, and you are doing something with your life that is fun and engaging and upbeat, and you're basically positive and attractive, and you find each other dateable, then everything gets so much easier. Because you want it all to happen, and you don't have to kind of hold a gun to your head to do things that are good for the relationship because you're just motivated to do them anyway. I mean, go back to the beginning of the relationship. Did you have to work on your communication skills? Or were you just finding yourself talking to each other at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because you just liked hanging out? Were you really having to concentrate on, I have to dress up and make myself do these things for a date night? Or did you just know a date was coming and you were, hitting the mall to buy a new pair of earrings or the good top or whatever it is to make yourself as presentable and as appealing as possible? Were you going to her volleyball games because that was the thing she was doing and you just wanted to hang out and be supportive and show that you were interested and care? When you find each other dateable, marriage gets incredibly easy. Now, I'm not saying life is perfectly simple, but you're going to find that most of the problems in your life are true life problems and not marriage problems. Sure, your job can be hard. Sure, you can have sick kids. You can have bills to pay and things to do, and you got to mow the lawn and a bunch of chores. But these are life problems you would have to face anyway. They are not marriage problems. When you are dateable and you find each other dateable, marriage becomes incredibly easy. When you are not dateable, when you don't find each other dateable, marriage becomes incredibly difficult, and it requires this act of willpower. So this is why I'm going to keep talking about being dateable. This is really the key to making everything work in your marriage. So that's it for today. And thank you so much to all the new people that are signing up and subscribing. I've had a huge influx of subscribers and views in this last week or two. Very much appreciated. So share the good news, and I will talk to you soon.